phone,
Yeah.
my front camera is cracked, so and it would be kind of pointless for me to be on there. You see nothing but. And you thought the last time I was on here it's very 70s like. Well, this is even worse. It's more like smoky like.
It reminded
They're
me.
gonna think they're gonna think that's not really different. They're gonna think it's your Alexa or something. You trained it to sound like that.
Yeah.
All right.
We are live.
Hello.
Howdy, y'all.
What is that? Trail mix?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of trail mix is that?
Savage trail mix.
Cranberry melody.
Oh, that sounds
Cranberry
good.
melon.
Raisins, peanuts, dark chocolate, sunflower kernels, and cranberry.
What?
Got a little bit of everything.
Oh. That sounds delicious.
Mmm.
I like the one with the yogurt chunks and
Oh yeah.
chocolate and everything.
They don't make that one in poor people brands. You gotta get the name brand for that.
That's true. That's for those damn rich people.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dave.
Thumbs is like $8 for a bag of that.
Oh,
That's like a Funko Pop. Can't spend that on yogurt or trail mix.
Mm-mm.
that's true.
No. Mm-mm.
Well, I was
I
at
put-
Walgreens the other day, and I saw the Walgreens exclusive Spider-Man pops that they have, the Octo Spider, and something.
I put them both up there unless her brother doubled it.
We lost him.
Lost Dave. He was about
What
to.
happened to our sexy ass
Hates
outer
us.
space Dave voice?
He was.
And I was
talking-
about to like say, okay, let's do this intro properly. And I was gonna be all like charismatic, and then he disappeared. I was gonna be like, oh, there he is.
He was about to talk about these pops that I want to track down.
Oh, is that what he was talking about?
I think he's back.
There you
Sorry
are.
about that.
You accidentally pushed the button.
Yeah.
What is up, folks?
You need to download a better Dave, Kev. This Dave is defective.
Another episode of Toy Savages. Sunday, fun day, toy talk, and extravaganza of the world. And as always, with me are my co-hosts, color commentators, going from clockwise from me. I'm TTH. Then we got Sandman, PR Vlog, Gary.
What's up? What's up, everybody?
Trying on a new awesome trail mix.
Tearing it up. Tearing it up good.
And then going clockwise on our Brady Bunch box here, we got Brad, the one-man toy show on YouTube.
Hello.
And then
He's
going
the
around
smart one.
about 7 o'clock, we got Dave.
That's our artificial intelligence Dave right there. That's
Yeah, this is Robot Dave.
He was created by Elon Musk.
Uh-huh.
I can't do that, Dave.
Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing today?
What's that line from that movie where your boy falls in love with his phone?
Beep boop.
She's like, how would you undress me if I was a real girl? You know what I'm talking about? That her
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Joaquin Joker.
hmm
You can get that movie at the Dollar Tree right now.
No, yeah, you probably
bet
could.
you
I ain't
could.
seen it yet.
I say you could.
I've seen
Probably
it.
peg warming that Dollar Tree, that movie.
Well, on Blu-ray too.
Wow.
Wow.
It's in the 375 bin.
I didn't get it because
That's Scarlett Johansson is the voice of the phone.
I do love ScarJo, but I'm not a big fan of.
Oh yeah.
What's his face?
Oh yeah, Joker. Joaquin.
Oh, you don't like Joaquin Phoenix?
Joaquin.
I can take it or leave him. You know.
I think he's more famous because of the
River Phoenix.
what does he have?
He's living in the shadow of his dead brother.
The cleft lip scar.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what? I thought he was good on was it
Gladiator.
Johnny Cash movie, right? He was on that one.
Yeah. Walk the Line.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Walk the Line, Gladiator.
I like Walk Hard more than Walk
It's a
the
good
Line though.
You know what? We've named so many.
Yeah.
I love. Who's the best?
Walk Hard.
Walk Hard is definitely a better movie.
That's my
than,
creed.
The Ring of Fire.
That's my code.
Definitely.
Gotta make money. So how's y'all's week
Say
been?
something. Say something intelligent, Dave.
Coffee Madness. What's up, brother? How you doing, my good sir? Hope things are going well. So I understand you have your own store, right? Coffee Madness. You got a store you're running. What's up, Wesley? How you doing, brother?
Wesley.
First live stream with us. Thank you for joining us, Wesley.
Welcome.
Cool. Welcome aboard.
Who knows when we'll do another one? We kind of make our minds up to date.
Yeah, it goes,
Ain't nothing ever scheduled with us.
If the week is crap, then we may not show up.
I mean, you know, Savage.
If Dave is awake, if Dave wakes up, we may do a stream.
No, but I don't have a P.O. box. I'm going to get a P.O. box. I just give my regular address out usually.
Kev said, he's like, come try.
Yeah.
You want to try something? He's like, come try. He's like, I used to be a
2020. You don't think I lost my
He's like, here's my real address, bitch. If you're trying to kill me, come try.
Hey, it's that kind of year, man. Like that DP off-duty DPS trooper burning down 3 states.
Mm.
Man, I was listening to a live stream. Well, my friend Funkaholic, that older lady and her husband, they do their live stream on Saturdays, and they're affected over there in Oregon because of that dude in California.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Oregon is in flames now.
Yeah, they're burning down.
I didn't know why. I didn't know the reason, but I have friends that live in that area, and they said they woke up to orange skies and stuff like that. So yeah,
It looks like the apocalypse or something.
Yeah, that's what they said it looked like.
Yeah, that sucks.
Mm-hmm. You could say that artificial intelligence.
That sucks.
Do you remember the terrible part 2 of what was it? The Bill and Ted's The Bogus Journey Part 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Evil robots. That's what he is. He's evil robot Dave. But if he's starting off as Mean Dave, is it Meaner Dave?
No, if he's a mean Dave, wouldn't the robot be really nice? I mean,
maybe Robot Dave is a nice guy.
He's
I
mean.
am nice. My name is Nice Dave.
I'm actually jealous that Dave gets to talk in a robot voice for the whole stream because I kind of want to do that.
Yeah,
One man toy show. How are you?
What are you going? Get chips?
Don't forget
Sandman.
to like and subscribe.
Beep boop.
Tattoo.
Oh, that's fun.
Shit.
Maybe I need to do this more often.
We just need like a robot avatar of your head, you know.
Yeah, they should put a picture in there.
You could draw it, Brad. You could draw him as a robot, man. Give us an envisioning of a robot Dave.
Yeah.
A visual representation. He'd be like 25% Mr. Sparkle, Homer Simpson.
What's up, recovering toy addict? How you doing, brother? Let's see.
You could give him like a headpiece like a RoboCop when he takes the mask off the helmet.
Okay, here's a question for you guys. Oh, you know what? I forget that we have like technology.
There's people.
Question.
There's peoples.
Technology. There you go, Kev.
Technologies. Look, see if y'all can help him with this question. If I can push the button. There we go.
Okay, this guy got faith in us asking this question.
So he has the original blimp, but the blimp portion is leaking. What can he use to seal it up? If y'all know any, would a tire patch slime work? Or
we gotta ask our AI on that one there.
You shit out of luck.
He'd be like, go to movie trading company and see if they have one.
But I wonder if you could spray the tire stuff, or is that too? I wonder if that's too strong.
I wonder how big the leak is. Like, is it a big gash or is it just like a pinhole?
Shit, man, you get you some of that Flex Seal and spray that bitch on there.
Yeah, or you can do like a tire patch, like find a little hole.
And cut a hole in it the size of a door, and then you just wait.
Because I mean, I have heard like that. I mean, maybe some super glue might work. I don't know, or
If you can find the hole, yeah.
or some of that. I don't know if that. What is it called? Like elastic plastic or something like that. Like, or something like that. There's like
That's the
some
one
sort
where
of
they take
like,
a screen door and float it.
like some sort of sealant, you know.
Yeah.
Or even just like sealant, you know, you can buy sealant like clear acrylic sealant at the Home Depot. That might work because that, you know, you put that on your roof to like plug up holes and for leaks and stuff like that. That would be my guess. I mean, I would just I wouldn't use a whole lot. I would just use a little bit because, I mean, especially a vintage toy like that, it may end up corroding it or making the hole bigger. You know what I mean? So it's tough with that vintage stuff because it's so delicate and fragile.
You're better off than just buying a new one, like the bloom part itself. You could try if you want, but I wouldn't do it. Especially like Brad said, I mean, it is vintage, it's old, and it's not. You can't repair it like you would like if it came out today. You know, it'd be a little bit easier because the material is a lot different back then. So
yeah, because so many of these sealants are like for heavy duty jobs, and that needs like a light touch, you know, something like that, you know. So
and you can't internally seal it because none of that stuff connects to the mouthpiece.
Nope.
So you have to blow up the blimp.
yeah.
You're welcome, bud.
Yeah, man. That first one was free. You know, you gotta subscribe to the
page. $89.99.
If you like more tips, if you like more home repair tips on your toys, subscribe to the One Man Toy Show. No.
Yeah.
I think
Subscribe to all four or else.
all right. He'll destroy you. I think you can take like soap water and find the hole. Right? Like if you squeeze it hard and like force it out, you can soap water or something.
Yeah, if you're looking for the leak, that's a good tip.
Yeah, to find the leak itself and then put a Band-Aid on it.
Said thank you and everything, man. What a nice guy.
I mean, he could use a turtle Band-Aid. That would be cool.
They still got nice people in the world.
Yeah, turtle Band-Aid. That would be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
It would be kind of funny because, you know, their stuff was always kind of like janky. You know,
Right.
It was mostly trash, made from trash. A lot of it.
I would just fill it up with something till it was full and close it off and just hang it. Make it look like it's floating, but it's not. Like fill it with concrete. So, I guess some people have picked up some new stuff this week.
Yeah.
Show them the halls. Make them large, Kev.
Make them large.
Who wants to go large?
I just got one thing.
I do. I want to go first. I'm kidding. No, I can't go.
Here we go.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Harry, you gonna open first?
This opening is sponsored by the Travis Scott meal at Mickey D's.
Travis Scott meal. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
man.
What's going on?
$6. Look at that. Look how professional that is.
Wow. You know, that's pretty awesome.
This comes from the one and only Toy Don himself, Don D. Wiggins. A good
But
friend.
I'm so lazy.
I'm
almost at 5,000 subs, and I wouldn't even think of making.
You need cards, dog. It's time. It's time to get.
Yeah, Kev, you can get cards printed like for dirt cheap online. You can get like 100 cards for like $10.
Wow, that's not bad.
Yeah,
And just
He's got me the head sculpts from Smart Hulk.
But that's nice. You're building him, right? You're close to being done.
I just need the other arm, and it's already en route from Overkill.
Oh, you got it coming.
I'm gonna have to find little glasses to put on to make them more screen accurate.
Yeah, with the glasses.
You can buy that. You can buy that Peter Parker and use the glasses for that.
I don't want dumb glasses. No, I don't want no creeper at the park glasses. No.
Oh.
But I want to thank Dondi. Check out Life Anime Gaming on YouTube.
The Toy Don.
He's on a journey. He's looking to do toy selling and dealings professionally, and he's on a journey to have his own shop. So check out his content. He's a friend of all of ours. We love him to death. Thank you, Dondi, for the hookup, man. I'm gonna have to look out for something for you, as appreciation.
He's an awesome guy.
He didn't charge me a nickel for this, but if you did buy from him, his prices are very fair. He's not a scalper. He's always about helping fellow collectors. So check him out.
Awesome guy. He's a vendor right now, or he was a little while ago.
That's all I got, though, TTH. If you want to pay the bread so we can see some more merch.
So I'll also say thanks to Dondi because I got his package that he sent me because I won his giveaway recently.
Oh, yeah.
I won that.
Yeah, boy.
That's Snake Eyes.
What was that called? The Hasbro exclusive? HasLab exclusive.
It's just the deluxe Snake Eyes, man.
Yeah, the deluxe Snake Eyes. So I want to thank him. And
it's a nice figure.
For that, yeah, I just got that in. I'm probably going to do a video on that. So
you need to, man.
Stay tuned for that one.
Yeah.
And thank you, Harry. I got your package in the mail.
My pleasure.
The alien, the
old chap, huh? Big chat.
This is the glow in the dark version.
Mm-hmm.
Which I wish I could show off the glow on this thing.
Yeah, that one's so nice.
But it's super cool though. The glow on this thing.
I was in disbelief when I seen it in hand, and I was like, I got to make sure Brad still needs this or not.
It's even the box glows, like the borders, the packaging, and the.
Back then, when the real Dave was alive, he told me, "Go ahead, pick it up for him, Brad. We'll get you."
The text on the bottom and here on the egg, all that glows in the dark. So it's really cool. Appreciate you picking that up for me, Harry.
My pleasure, my friend.
More to our generation than it does now. Like, I don't know, when glow in the dark was like a thing in the movies for us and stuff. That was like the most amazing gimmick on a toy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure it was a cheap gimmick too. It probably didn't cost much to do.
Yeah, it was just a paint they paint on or something, or the plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Midola.
I'm not the real Dave. I am the AI.
I think
AI Dave. So I didn't know this about the Baron.
Collecting these
wow.
G.I. Joe figures. I finally got my hands on this Baroness here.
That's so sought after right now.
That one apparently sold for like $300 second market.
Are you kidding me? Really?
Yeah, I have a friend who is a seller on Facebook. They sell for $300.
That's the goal rate right now. It's $300.
Yeah.
Less than that is an insult.
Anybody in the stream want to pay me $300 for it right now?
Brad say he give you the $275 cousin discount.
But yeah, I was happy to get her. I'm really more excited just to get her. I'm not really crazy about this bike, but
but look at all them accessories, man.
There is a lot of cool stuff that comes with her.
How's she gonna make that helmet work with her hair?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's probably a head sculpt itself.
Oh, you gotta swap the head. Okay.
I'm not sure. She also comes with some like weird Cobra accessory right here. I don't know what that is. Is it some kind of staff or something? Or
That's nice.
You reckon they'll ever do an individual her without the bike too?
Yeah, we'll get a single card.
Repaint or something?
Yeah, they'll do one of her like in her blue outfit and then in her red outfit. They'll do multiple versions.
Okay.
For sure.
I heard a rumor that the Cobra Island may be discontinued. I don't know how true that is, but the Cobra Island series, it might not be
the Target exclusive one.
Oh, they may not. They may not continue to do the Target exclusive.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
So G.I. Joe will just be open to all the retailers who want to carry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see you with the Star Wars.
We got a
Full of,
Sith Trooper. A red.
What kind of packaging
This
is
is
that?
that,
Oh, that's just regular.
This is
That's
that,
the old school packaging now. Nice.
He's got a
this is that
cake. That's
gal-
different
this is
than
that
the one I
Galaxy's
got.
Yeah, that's the Captain Cardinal. I saw that one.
Mmm.
Yeah, this is that Galaxy's Edge wave that they put out.
Okay.
I only
Yeah.
found like a couple of these. I found this one and the little robot droid guy. There's like 2 other ones though that were supposed to show up at Target, but I never saw them unfortunately. But and then I got one of these for $6 or something. I think
Nice.
Can't beat that, man.
at Ollie's. I've got
Yeah.
a few of these, so I was trying to build these.
Army build, man. Make that
Yeah.
first scene from New Hope with
Yeah.
Vader busting in the ship to get the.
I'll probably I might open these up at some point on this stream.
Let them breathe.
'Cause I open up all my Star Wars stuff. So
Say let them breathe, Dave AI.
You smell them all weird and sickly. Like we wouldn't want you to be by schools or something because of the way you say "let them breathe."
Let them breathe.
Damn perverted robot.
I went to my speaking of robots, I went to my local comic shop and I got a
Oh man,
Oh,
I've seen that one in the wild. That was such a nice one.
got this Iron Giant here.
It's way better than the Walmart, the big Walmart one. This
yeah,
one,
one with low detail on that big one, right?
yeah, this one's nice.
Yeah.
The big one makes sounds. That one doesn't.
Oh,
Unless you drop it on your foot.
of course, the computer would be more into electronics.
Uh-huh. Listen to the computer arguing with us.
Yeah, man. He
You
said the
will
one with
lose every
electronics.
time.
Of course, the computer is going to side with the robot.
Your opinion is
But
futile.
What's
I
up,
also got
Mr.
this
Curtis?
one. This was I think this was like a
Chris
limited
Barcode.
edition one.
Whoa.
It's like it's like one of 3,000. I don't think this is like number 1, but it's
Look at that
it's like
big ass
limited.
hamburger he's
That one's
holding.
not Diamond Select, right? Who's that?
No, it is, Kev.
Oh, it is.
It's a previous exclusive, San Diego Comic-Con 2020.
Oh. Yeah, the packaging is so different.
He's holding a Travis Scott hamburger.
So this is
Brought to you by McDonald's.
this is an homage to the scene in the movie where he's standing in front of the billboard
Uh-huh.
holding the hamburger.
Yeah.
And the other real cool thing is, Dave, this one actually does light up. I don't know if you'll see it or not, but the eyes light up on
He's
this.
all.
That's cool, man. I like that.
Yeah, he's got a little switch on the back of his head. Now this one, I'll probably actually leave this one on the box just because
Mhm,
he's got
mhm.
that cardboard insert
Yeah.
and everything, and it looks so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Leave that one in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it looks so nice in the packaging like
That's
this.
a
I feel
nice
like
conversation piece in the box.
it wouldn't look as good if I took it out. I'm definitely going to open the other one, but and it was kind of a surprise. Like I'd forgotten that that I guess pre-ordered this one, and it showed up at my comic shop, so I was happy to get that one. It was kind of a nice surprise there. But and then keeping the Iron Giant theme rolling, they made this Diamond Select Gallery statue here.
Oh, it's a stack.
That as well.
Well, Brad, he don't invest in something halfway, son.
No, that's
collect
nice.
something.
No,
All in, son.
with this Iron Giant stuff, Harry, like I'm like getting if they're making it and I can afford it, I'm gonna get it because I guess I don't know why exactly they've been putting out. I think it's just because it's sort of like the anniversary, like the 20-year anniversary of the movie. Because they're gonna stop making this stuff in about a year or so, and we're not gonna see any ever again probably. So I kind of want to get as much of it as I can. Because I remember when the merch came out when the movie was released, and I didn't get a lot of that stuff. And of course, now it all goes for like crazy big bucks on the internet. So
Yeah.
on eBay. So yeah, I want to just take advantage of getting as much of it as I can. I didn't know the other one had a light up feature.
Does it? That's
That's
awesome.
sexy.
You
This
can
one here.
only have one figure. Disregard the rest.
Yeah, this one it does say light up eyes on this. Batteries included. So yeah, this
It's
one does
all
have
a lie.
We got the trash talking robot over here.
Man, it's thundering out here.
But yeah, and that was well, I did get these guys from Super 7.
Jeez.
And it's Dippy.
Man, these are like nice stuff too. This isn't the crappy shit I buy. This is like the nice stuff.
Of course, you know, I like pre-ordered these like about a year ago or something like that.
Mm.
It take forever to. That's the thing with Super 7. I mean, they make awesome stuff, but you got to be patient, you know, which I am. It doesn't matter to me. So, I mean, I can wait. But I really love the packaging. The mouth is really cool. They have like that, you know, there.
Man, it's
Really
so
It's
cool.
a neat. It's a neat. You know. It's a neat tribute to what that show was, like the insanity of it.
They're really
And
well
it's even
done.
got the his name is on the top in the branded font there.
Rin Hokenstein.
And then I got Stimpy also, and he's really heavy. The Stimpy is really heavy.
Oh yeah,
But
all those accessories.
yeah, it's kind of
I
hard
like
to see.
the
With this
kitty
plastic.
litter. The kitty litter bag is so cool.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
the kitty litter. He's got the fart. He's got his nose goblin. He's got the rubber baby nipple, and he's got a box of kitty litter under here. Like you can't really see it. There it is.
He's in a litter box, dude.
That he stands in. So that's
That's
also
freaking great.
that also sort of helps him stand up because both of these figures are kind of top heavy.
Yeah.
Because their heads are so big and their bodies are
Right.
so big.
Little skinny
Right.
toes.
That's almost like a built-in stand for Stimpy there. So that's good. And I'll probably do I'll probably unbox those on my channel and do a proper review of those eventually. But
Yeah, man. Everything that Brad produces is so informative, and he puts such a, you know, you learn something about the property, and
it's just I'm like Super 7. I'm slow. It just takes me a while to do it. So
You have a monkey on your table.
I definitely,
He's
show us the Kong. Show us the Kong.
the Kong. I showed the Kong off last time, but here he is.
Show us again.
I've been taking photos of him. If you're on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram, One Man Toy Show. I took some photos of him and put him on there.
Yeah, he's a great looking representation.
I didn't like this head sculpt at first, but
yeah, it's growing on you now.
Yeah, as I've started playing with it and posing them, I really love this like Harryhausen type sculpt.
Kev, you should get yours anytime now, right? You're still waiting?
I think so. It's at all my all the Walmarts and Corpus have them now, and I'm pissed about that because every time I order something pre-order, I should have just waited.
Seems that way.
Yeah.
Here he is next to a Marvel Legend here, just for size comparisons.
So he's at least 8, huh? 8
Yeah.
or 10. I mean, somewhere between 8 and 10. Or...
Yeah, he's probably about 7.5, maybe 8. I don't know, but yeah, he's awesome. He's really cool.
Show me the Kong. That's what she said. Mr. Ross is in the heezy for sheezy.
Kev, I'm gonna have to jump and switch to my phone. You guys keep
unboxing some Black Series figures here just for the fun.
Yeah, man, I've been seeing a lot of really, really cheap Black Series at my GameStops. They're doing some kind of major clearance right now down here, and they're like, well, they're not as good as your price, but they're like $11-12.
Hey, I got some inside info here, Kevin, to share with you and anybody who's listening. My employee at my GameStop, I went there yesterday and I found some Legends that I was looking for, or I found some Black Series that I was looking for. And the guy told me that starting, I think it's this coming Friday and Saturday. What day is that? What's the date on those?
This coming Friday?
Yeah, this Friday and this Saturday.
It's gonna be the 18th and 19th.
Yeah, he said the 18th and 19th GameStop's gonna have 50% off their clearance, all their action figure clearance. Their action figures on clearance are gonna be 50% off.
Oh, 50% off the already clearance price?
The clearance price, not the original price.
Wow, that's awesome because
So So I mean, and usually when one does them, they all do it. So I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
That's what the guy told me. So that's just a little info. If anybody's out there looking for some, good clearance deals, I'm definitely gonna hit up my GameStops next weekend.
Yeah. And my birthday, they gave me a big old gift card, so I'm probably gonna start.
I saw that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking for. A good thing I almost bought a couple because they have this. I'm not really a big on the Power Rangers, but I like this one wave they have where they have the alternate head sculpts of the guys. And I don't know, I just like the wave. They have all of them there for like $11, $12. And then they have a bunch of Black Series for like $11 there right now. But if it does 50% off that'd be amazing.
Okay.
They have Dark Beast there still too. They have the gray one, the one that's on the vintage card.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, Dark Beast.
Yeah.
I don't think that's Dark Beast. Dark Beast is Age of Apocalypse. That's just
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Beast with the book.
Beast. They have both of those. They actually have
gotcha,
Black Beast still, and then they have that grayish looking one in the vintage card.
Right, with the glasses. Now those are some good looking glasses, unlike that Peter Parker.
Yeah, that.
You mean you don't like the what's it? What are the
Creeper?
glasses remind me of that movie? Sin City, Frodo's glasses.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You don't like those glasses?
Hates our guts.
He's like, yeah. He's gone.
He's gone again, man.
Harry just left. Where
Does
did
anyone know what
Mr.
this
Harry
is?
go?
This guy has-
I hit the wrong button. I'm
This
sorry.
is.
That guy looks good with a hat and all, helmet.
Yeah, I
So
need one of
comes
them
with
guys.
this-
The vid.
So he comes with this small accessory. Is this the Death Star plans or something? What is
Yeah.
that?
I bet you
Is that
that's
what
what
it
that
is?
is. The one he passed through the door to the other guy
Is that what that is?
before Vader. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I sometimes I feel insecure about my Star Wars knowledge. I mean, I love the movies, but I'm no expert.
Oh yeah.
Same here. I ain't no expert either, but I
That
love the
happens to
movies.
the best of us, guys.
But
And
you know,
then when you
used
dive
to,
into the non-canon, most people don't know a lot of shit about the non-canon side.
I used to feel though, like if I didn't, know like everything about certain property,
Right.
I shouldn't collect
No.
it. But I kept
You
gave
should
up on
never
that
feel
years
that
ago.
way.
I'm looking
Now,
for
if you want to talk to me about Kenner toys, hey, we can go round and round all day long.
He's ready to throw down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right, Dave. They suck.
What did you do?
Kidding, Robot Dave. I'm kidding.
Hitting Robot Dave.
There's this guy.
Watch your tone.
Yeah, this guy was worth what I paid for him, $6. Yeah, that's a good deal.
Sperm whale ain't got shit on me.
Ha ha
Yeah.
ha ha.
I want one of these helmets.
Yeah, those life-size helmet, like a one.
Yeah, I would wear one of those.
They look like the bicycle helmets. I bet you can customize one.
This would be an easy Halloween costume. Get a vest,
Yeah, get your like your
a
fishing
long
vest.
sleeve. Yeah, a long sleeve blue shirt or some cargo pants.
Yeah. Everybody be like, "Who the hell are you?"
Yeah. Are you a bike messenger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they are nice though.
Yeah, I like that guy.
For $6, can't beat it.
Yeah, man. He'll
So,
He'll be showing up at
Kev,
5 Below soon.
They're still
Ryan,
Rebel Troopers. 7.
Ryan from Classic Cannibals, he's got his collection video up on YouTube.
Oh,
You
was
need to
that?
check that out.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy that Curtis was talking about. How do you pronounce that? Darth Nile.
Uh-huh.
That is a cool looking character. He looks like the monster from Scream.
But this guy.
He's just a reused Darth Maul body though, with a new head sculpt.
Yeah, Plo Koon. I've seen him at mine.
I showed him off last time, but I'll open him up.
Did you get a good deal on him or
No, I just paid regular price.
regular?
Yeah, most of my Star Wars and my Marvel Legends, I usually just end up having to pay full price for them, Kev. But every once in a while, I'll look out at Ollie's or Five Below or something.
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
No,
I haven't seen anything
I
in
don't know
a
who
Five
took it
Below in
out.
forever, though.
it was in the refrigerator, and I think Layla or you took it out. Throw it away.
And they just opened up a new Five Below like right down the street from me, and I went to it, and unfortunately, it didn't have anything.
No 6-inch figs at all.
Nothing.
Not wrestlers or nothing.
Didn't have anything. All I had was like kid stuff and like girl stuff.
Like 3 3/4 inch Star Wars, maybe like Rogue One or something.
None of that.
Not even that.
Nope.
I know Dave. I think Dave and Kevin both scored some 3 3/4 inch at Five Belows before.
Man, he looks really cool.
When's the last time you've been to a Five Below, Kev?
You're kidding. Me?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, man, it's been like,
When y'all went to San Antonio?
yeah, had to have been. I don't remember. It's been years. It's been not years. It's been months.
Years.
It's been years. Maybe 2 months ago.
With the quarantine and everything, it feels like it's been years since normalcy.
It does feel like it.
It does.
Let's see what he's only
Artificial intelligence, Blucher. Have you made yourself a new toy route on your new commute to your new job, or it's not working out?
It's like I said, like I mentioned before, it's just a straight shot, so I don't
There's
have
no deviating.
I don't have an option to where I can just go alternate routes and stuff. So unlike the old job where I could go to like a dozen places, in different locations, but this one all I have is just like maybe 3, 4 Walmarts, a Target, 2 Rosses, a Five Below, and that's about it.
more than my town.
I know. He's like, just 3 Targets, a Five Below. He's
I
like,
don't have
9
any of those. We
Walmart.
don't even have those.
He's like, there's nothing.
Just
It's like
nothing.
it's desolate.
A small Walmart,
That's
a Walgreens,
DFW talk right there.
in the city dome.
Yeah, but the only thing I'm really looking for right now,
It looks good.
as far as out in the wild, is I still need to find me a Peter Venkman and a
From the Hasbro.
the retro line.
Oh, the retro, not
real
You already
Ghostbusters?
have all the 6-inch ones.
Yeah, I already got all. I've been done with that.
Mm-hmm.
I just need the 2 real Ghostbusters with the Venkman and Stance. So
You never reviewed those big Ghostbusters, did you?
no, I did do a review of the Series 3 Masters of the Universe WWE. If
Right.
anybody's interested in checking that out, it's kind of
I've
long.
seen-
It's like
I seen that the
So-
views is low on that one since you debuted it.
so. But yeah. So if anybody wants to watch it, they may. If not, it's all good. So
It's good. It was good. I watched it, Dave. It was good.
You know Brad
I
was there
appreciate-
watching that, man, supporting you.
he always does. And Brad, I appreciate you again. For shipping out that Super Shredder. Can't wait to get it.
Mm.
And thank you, Harry, for shipping out your package for me.
Oh, yeah.
So those are my pickups right there.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, Dave. I'll show yours off here for you. This is what I sent Dave.
Ooh.
I got one too.
So nice.
So I'm really into all in on this Turtles line, as y'all can tell.
Yeah,
So
man.
I talk about it
NECA
all
done
the
got
time.
you.
Yeah, I talk
NECA
about it all
done
the
got
time.
you, bro.
So,
So,
how do you think they'll release that April figure? Do you think they'll do it individually or as a 2-pack?
If they do a 2-pack, I am guessing that they would probably add another figure, a new one.
Who else is left from that film that they haven't made yet? The kid?
Probably Danny, the redhead guy, boy. Danny, the guy that plays Danny. I would think, but I would not be surprised if it's just the individual release, you know. They also need to release a Master Tatsu, so as far as main characters go. So you already
that
got
would make
turtle.
more sense than the kid, than the redhead.
It's a delivery guy.
No. Well,
With a
Super
scooter?
Shredder is from the second movie.
Yeah.
A lot of
So the
people
only
want
thing-
Vanilla Ice to be made in the NECA line.
See, I think they'll do that probably if they get the license to use his likeness. But that'll probably be like a.
They're going to have to write a check for that one. They won't be able to make Vanilla Ice on the low, you know.
I would guess that would be a Comic-Con exclusive or some kind of con exclusive.
Vanilla won't be too expensive for him.
Yeah.
If I had to guess. Or
So-
they'll have to change it to like chocolate ice or something like that.
You got to get paid for them to make that toy.
Oh, you know he ain't hurting for money.
Nah, he has
He doing well for himself.
He's flipping houses. You seen that show he's got where he does remodels?
I even seen the show when he was hanging out with the Amish people. You know, he did the.
No.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. Some of that.
I can't make that up. That was a real show.
Chris Barcode in the comments says he's still looking for the April O'Neil set. I guess he's talking about the cartoon one.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see there's still one in my Target. I think the box is a little messed up on it. That's probably why it's still there, but I'm still surprised that it's still sitting there, though. It's been there for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as NECA making the more movie turtle characters, they pretty much almost got it all complete. I mean, you so from the first movie, you have the 4 turtles, Splinter, and then you got that Loot Crate exclusive Spirit Splinter, and then you have the 2-foot soldiers. Yeah, the regular Shredder and Splinter. So that's your set there. And as far as other characters from the first film, you already know they're in the process of making April O'Neil. So we do need a Master Tatsu, and then highly unlikely, but we probably might get a Danny. I wouldn't mind getting the Danny because he was an important part of the character.
I don't see him getting a figure.
Or did they have
not that?
The fans
That'd be
want him.
super obscure.
Yeah, he would have to be.
What they should do is Casey Jones without the mask.
Well, they will, and
With April.
they will probably be. He will probably be like a soft goods material, because if you go back and look at all the figures they released, like they would do like Ghostface with a regular plastic outfit, and then they were re-released in cloth goods and stuff. Same thing with like they did with all the Michael Myers figures and some of the Jason figures. They came with hard plastic, and then like they have the cloth goods versions and stuff. So they'll probably do a cloth goods Casey Jones without the mask. And then as far as part 2 goes, for what they have left of that, unless they decide to make a Kino figure, So you would have to sign off the rights for Ernie Reyes Jr., to make that happen. So that's about it. That's all I can think of. And then they'll travel into the part 3 line.
With the time traveling ones?
Yeah.
Do the turtles and the samurai gear?
We talked about that they would kill that samurai and the horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I forget what the bad guy was in that movie. I have no recollection of what the bad guy was in
There
that
was a
movie.
samurai guy. There's 2 of
It
them.
was
There's
like
2 of them.
Yeah, there was like a samurai guy and some other dude that looked like a cowboy or like an old
Yeah, it
cowboy
was like
guy
a
or
white
something.
guy. Yeah, Civil War looking dude.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. Yeah, it was kind of Civil War era type guy.
Look him up and get mad at him.
But did they ever I know that there was that scene where Raph fought Casey Jones and he was wearing his overcoat. Did all the other turtles wear an overcoat outfit at one point in any of the movies, or no?
No.
Just
Only
him.
Raph.
He was
Only
the only
Raph.
one.
Just Raph. Okay.
Yep.
I was just speculating. Maybe they would re-release all the turtles. In,
All the
trench
turtles
coats.
in trench coats.
I was just guessing.
That would
Nah.
be cool if they did, though. Self-righteous. Oh, here we go. 93. Yeah, he was like a Stuart Wilson. I don't really know the actor too well, but yeah. Blonde white guy on white horse with parakeet.
So then after that, what else could they make? As far as the turtle stuff, I'm pretty sure they'll continue the cartoon line. And then the video game stuff, I'm pretty sure they're almost done with those.
I'm
unless
sure.
there's
I'm
more
sure
video.
there's some. I'm sure there's some hardcore collectors out there that would like a Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman figure set.
The black and white comic book days.
Yeah, that would probably be like a Loot Crate exclusive thing.
Yeah, you're probably right, Dave.
Back when all their bandanas were red, they were multiple colors.
Well, I mean, no, I was
The
saying
Mirage
like,
Comics version.
No, I'm saying like actual figures of the creators.
Yeah, the two creators themselves. Kind of like we got Stan Lee.
Nah.
Right. That's why I said.
I don't
That's
see
why I
those
said
two.
hardcore. That's why I said hardcore TMNT collectors.
Yeah,
Oh,
those
yeah,
would
you know.
shelf warm.
Yeah, they all won autographs and everything.
I mean, I think those would be good for like you said, a Loot Crate or maybe a con exclusive or something like that.
I love the story of those two guys.
Yeah.
How they came from being super broke to what they accomplished, and then when they went their different paths, when they argued on
And they're
creatively and who
volatile.
owned what, and then the way that the Toys That Made Us got them to sit down and reconcile a little bit and
Yeah, that's
give
cool.
each other. I think it's a fascinating, rags to riches story.
Yeah, one of them was kind of rock and roll, and
Right.
Yeah.
and they didn't think they would. They didn't.
Peter was the brains.
Their
He
storytelling
was the methodical one, and then the other guy, Kevin, was the high energy and trendy, and he knew what kids wanted, but Peter was the methodical, let's plan it out.
Yeah.
There are two different energies made that perfect storm that was the Ninja Turtles.
Right. I mean, that's kind of really perfect though. Like, that's almost like necessary for them to become a success, because you kind of need that creative person, but then you also need that business minded individual. That
Right.
Yeah, someone's going to be tied down to the ground.
It's a balance, They were the yin yang in the relationship of making that as successful as it became. I mean,
someone's got to sell it. You know what I mean? And sometimes, like, speaking from experience, artists aren't the best salesmen. You know what I mean? So, you kind of need that
right.
business minded person. So that worked out for them, definitely.
It was. I mean, and who knows if there'll ever be something similar to that ever again? Because now the way, you can self promote and social media, the way of being discovered is different now. It's based on follower accounts and presence, social media presence, and
like a 10-pound bag.
It's all like statistical now, whereas back then it was more of a magical, like every now and then something like that could happen, and now it's all calculated. Social Blade decides.
Yeah, but also, Harry, you'll never see that amount of success anymore, because I mean, the number of the amount of money that those turtles brought in, was in the millions or something like that. I think you know what I mean. Like
yeah.
And it was almost like
it was a ton of money,
and it was almost overnight.
Yeah,
it wasn't like
I'm gonna
over
refresh
10 years or whatever. I mean, it was like they were,
Okay, Kev.
they were making, tons of money almost immediately, and that's just something you don't see anymore as far as like toys go, toy sales go.
David,
Yes.
David, tell us the story from childhood when you got your first TMNT Playmates. Tell us the day that you got them.
Oh man. Let's see if I
What
can
can you
remember that.
recollect? What can you recollect? Even just fragments will do.
My only fond memory that I really have of collecting that line, I didn't have a lot of them. And truth be told, I don't think I really actually had the turtles themselves. I just had like all the other side characters.
Right,
But,
like Ace Duck and Casey Jones.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I had. I don't think I ever owned any of the turtles, to be honest.
That's shocking.
Yeah, I know, right?
But you're making up for it now, Toy Curator.
I sure am, big time. But let's see. But my only fond memory that I really have that really sticks out as far as that goes, when my mom's dad was alive at the time, I had tried to talk to him about getting me a toy, and so I was telling him, I was like, "Look, you know what? I want this toy, so you can go ahead and get it for me. That'd be great. Just don't tell my mom."
Yeah.
So
you trying to do it on the low, just between you and him,
Yep. But for Christmas that year, I ended up getting Sergeant Bananas.
Okay, so, that was a cool fig, man.
That was a cool fig.
Sergeant Banana was a serious toy, man. If you got him as a kid, your childhood was all right.
But yeah, I'm on a hunt for a complete Sergeant Bananas because unfortunately I don't have my original
because of the nostalgia effect of the memory of getting him as a child.
So
yeah, I would say you are. I'll share a real brief story. I probably told Kevin Brad this before, but I'll retell it for everybody else.
Not David.
David wasn't present, I'm pretty sure. So this will be the first time he's hearing it. When we encountered them at our Walmart growing up in the late 80s, they had all the first wave on a end cap in my Walmart. This is before Super Walmarts. It was just a regular Walmart in the toy aisle. And they had the end cap of the action figures, just the original wave, just everybody, like multiple copies of every fig. Everyone in the moon was there from the first wave. And my brother and I had just discovered the cartoon, so we were head over heels. We were into it. Mom's like, we can have one each, Stupid ass me. Like, my brother loved Raph. But at the time, I hadn't committed to Leo yet. As the big brother, I hadn't fulfilled my destiny as aligning with Leo as my turtle. So I wanted Raph too. So stupid ass me, we both get Raph on the same day. So we go home with two Raphs because, I just could not let him be the one that got Raph. I wanted Raph too because at the time, like Raph was just appealing. He has that appeal to him. He's the badass.
Yeah, Leo's a Boy Scout. Everybody wants the rebel.
I didn't self-identify with the big brother Leo mentality at the time, but I learned to accept it. And I gave Raph to my kid brother. I was like, he's your guy now. I'll be Leo. That was in video games and toys, in any kind of merchandise. I then accepted my fate as the big brother. I would do Leonardo from then forward.
That was good.
All right, Kevin, tell us your first turtle story.
All right. Well,
and then we'll end with Brad.
It can be very emotional. I'm just kidding.
His was about 5 years ago when he found it at a flea market.
Yeah.
There you go.
It was my first Ninja Turtle story, was it?
Yeah. Your first encounter.
Oh man, I guess it was with the toys. It was probably around the time that the movie came out.
Okay.
I know the toys were a little before, but
89 going into 90 around there.
Sent me in on the whole thing. I loved the movie, and then and then comic books to follow, and the toys. Yeah, those are still like someone was asking me earlier. I ran to Walmart this morning, like be just way too early to be out, no daylight yet. I went to Walmart and someone had asked me, "What's your favorite toy line?" And it's gonna be like if I'm gonna do like top 3, Playmates because of the Turtles. Playmates was one of my favorite toy lines because of the Turtles. Yeah, that they hold a little part for me, a special part. I enjoy them. A lot of people got upset once they started going from the actual mainline characters to all these different varieties, sports, all that. I still like them. I still like the Star Trek ones, and people can't see them. But yeah, that it really started with the movie for me on that because I was kind of pretty set on G.I. Joe and He-Man for the most part when toys were like a thing, for me in the beginning.
Well, you was getting to that age when they hit big. You were getting to that age where toys were the last thing on your mind.
Right, yeah. Once the turtle thing, that was probably...
You were transitioning into a young man at that point. Your childhood was in your rearview mirror.
When I started working, I've been working all my life, but when I started working away from my folks as an adult on my own,
right?
I worked a lot, so there was really no time for a lot of stuff. I traveled a lot. I worked around the Texas and the kind of bordering states. I worked the oil field and all that, so there wasn't a whole lot of time for other stuff for me at the time. Apple juice was very important through those years. Lots of apple juice.
A nice cold apple juice after a long day, or a whole case of apple juice.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but they have. I really enjoy the Playmates.
Here's a question.
Imagine
if you got what you spent on beer in your youth back in the form of a check. Today, present day, how big would that check be?
Man, beer and whiskey check. Beer, if I got beer and whiskey check from, I started really losing it around 16, the end of 16 to 17 years old.
Right.
So, what's
prior
today?
To adulthood.
Yeah, prior to being, it's always been an issue, so. Yeah, I could retire. I'm pretty sure if I took from 16 years old till now, I could retire and never work again.
Yeah, beer stimulus, alcohol stimulus.
Yeah, alcohol stimulus.
The check would be for me for buying all the old English 8 balls and steel reserves,
Crown Royal and shit.
Yeah, man.
Everybody goes through their phase, but yeah, Crown is good.
Luca would have 5 cars instead of 2.
That's right, I would.
Look, we got right now we have our beat down world champion, Uber Hulk in the chat.
The real life King Kong.
Is somebody calling Uber?
Somebody calling Uber Hulk.
Uber Hulk smash.
Bunch of Nick.
Ross is still taking shots at the neck of April's hair.
Though,
is it the actress? Is that what y'all thinking? Like the original actress from the first movie? Y'all think she has a big old balloon ass head?
No,
I think that's talking about the sculpt of the fig itself.
Or is it the toy?
The cartoon one, the cartoon figure.
Oh, okay.
What is that haircut style called? I forget.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like what my hair's doing right now.
When you get like a bob. Yeah,
pompadour.
It makes your hair look big, I guess.
I thought the cartoon April looked pretty good, actually.
Uh-oh.
I mean, she has a big head on the show. I mean, she does.
Yeah. I think it's that bob haircut.
Yeah.
Because it kind of should be rounded.
Yeah, I mean, it was the 80s, man. Everybody had big hair. You know what I mean? It was just, that was the style,
Well, what was April's hair in Ninja Turtles? What do you call that?
The girls in your middle school had that
What do you call that for women? What is that known as?
Yeah. I know.
They don't have a name for that?
Yeah, they all had that one weird fan thing. Everybody did it, and it looked weird. It even looked weird to me then when it was supposed to be cool. I never liked it. You remember that?
Yeah, my hair's like that right now.
Dave said my hair's like that right now.
In our heart, it's there.
You gotta use your imagination, man.
Yay!
But I'll have to admit though, when it comes to these NECA turtles, you gotta admit that they're so in demand that they have to do these pre-orders. You know, you don't see them do that with any other franchise or property that they own. You know, because you can find them all the time in the stores. You know.
Yeah.
So
Could you
it's just
imagine if
crazy.
the Alien line had this kind of following? Like,
Or the Predator line, or the Terminator line.
yeah, yeah.
Any of their
And
horror
you're definitely not going to
franchises.
see this on the Terminator line. You want to talk about a dead horse franchise?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's
Hey,
just
hey,
because
hey,
like
hey.
I think it's just because a lot of the the Turtles are a toy franchise. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the other franchises that they have the licenses for are movies. You know what I mean? Or like shows and stuff like that. You know, but the Turtles are I mean, at the end of the day, rated as a toy line. You know, so. I think that's why they're so popular with collectors, is because they're kind of like the only toy license that NECA is allowed to make toys for.
Yeah.
Right.
So we got to hear about Brad's encounter with the figs in Boyhood.
I there's like no encounter really. I mean, I didn't like you said. I'm kind of like where Kevin was. Like I was growing out of toys at that time. Like I kind of stopped collecting He-Man,
right,
and everything. Like I kind of
your
moved away
interest
from
was
toys
changing.
at that point.
Your whole life was changing.
Yeah.
You was becoming a young man.
Yeah. So but I did still, I've always, despite, quote unquote, growing up, I've always had a fondness for cartoons and watching cartoons and stuff. So I gravitated toward the animated show. I watched that. Even though I didn't collect the toys, I still enjoyed watching, the animated series. Probably early on, I probably watched the first 3 or 4 seasons. It kind of like went off the rails toward the end of the series, but for the most part, it was a really funny show. I really liked it a lot. That's why I'm digging these animated Turtles that they've been putting out. But I think I did see the first movie. I think I saw the first 2 movies in the theaters. I know I saw one of them in the theater. I may have seen
it broke all kinds of records for those years when it dropped. It was one of those, like, if you didn't know what the Turtles were before, then you knew after that movie dropped.
Yeah, I think it almost like ushered in like a new wave of fans, you know what I mean? And kind of like those fans, that fan base kind of held on.
Yeah.
And I think it's still holding on till today, so.
Yeah, that's why those figures are as popular they are now, because of that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They took all that momentum and it
secured.
carried them into Secret of the Ooze. Like the fan base just followed them into the second film, and the merchandise, they were ready for that one. When that one, there was so much shit in the stores, in the toy aisle, snack foods, deals with companies. You couldn't find anything that wasn't Ninja Turtle Rise.
Now I will say this though, like even though I was like growing up and I didn't collect the toys, I remember seeing the toys like in the stores, and I would see like kids playing with them, and I would always secretly think to myself, man, I really want those toys. You know what I mean? They look cool. Like, I thought they were awesome looking. You know what I mean? Even though
they were fucking cool, all right.
I wasn't part of that original toy collecting phenomenon. But as far as the Turtles go, I wanted them. I definitely wanted to be part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the real feel skin and everything.
Now to go back and So, and it's kind of fun now to go back and collect these NECA ones, so I can kind of like, sort of, I feels like I can sort of be a part of that, Turtles community, I guess, if you will,
Let me tell you this, Brad.
It's the movie
growing
Turtles
up in Louisiana, we would shop at Winn-Dixie a lot, and they actually had a pretty decent toy aisle for a grocery store. In the 90s.
Yeah, we had Winn-Dixie too.
A majority of the pickups, I got more Turtles in the early 90s from Winn-Dixie than I did at Walmart, because I knew my mom was going to go to Winn-Dixie every week, whereas Walmart was every other week or monthly.
Yeah.
So we were scoring Turtles at Winn-Dixie more than Walmart.
Right. Yeah, because like you said, back then Walmart was just a department store. It wasn't, a grocery
Wasn't
store.
groceries.
You know what I mean?
They had
Yeah.
snacks and drinks, but they didn't have groceries.
Yeah, there was no super center back in the day. But yeah, I think we mentioned this once before, but yeah, a lot of my He-Man figures that I got back here, the vintage ones, I actually got at Service Merchandise back in the day, which was actually more known as like almost like a kind of a higher end Radio Shack maybe that mostly sold like home decor and like TVs and stuff like that, but they also had a big toy department, especially around the holidays. They would kind of like get in a whole bunch more toys, so I got a lot of my He-Man stuff from Service Merchandise.
Yeah, nothing validated middle class status more than being able to go shop at Service Merchandise regularly.
Yeah.
Yes,
because
you was in that income bracket. You was definitely not poor.
Yeah, because they always had those like end caps of Motu figures and whatever.
Oh yeah, their toy aisle was almost like a mini Toys R Us in their retail store. That was their toy aisle.
Yeah, because back then there
Service
was
Merchandise, man. It was. They got a lot of videos on YouTube where people will show footage of like V8 camcorder footage of them, and they were amazing stores. They were one of the ones to pioneer the whole like Super Nintendo and Genesis on display that you could play them in the little domes and stuff.
That's the first time I ever saw the display. They had the whole display set up with like Rob the Robot and the little thing that he would hold and the Nintendo set up. That was the first time I saw a Nintendo was in that display, Harry.
Yep.
At a Service Merchandise. Yep.
I remember having a tantrum over when Mario Paint came out and my mom not spending $90 on it at Service Merchandise, and like me having a fit all the way home in the car.
Right.
Good times.
Good times.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
I never even seen stores. But like you said, you like had to own a house or something to go there.
It was upscale, man. It was like ahead of the curve in the retail, but that business model.
I don't know if I would call our trailer that we lived in upscale, Harry, but sure, I guess,
It had all four walls. This damn show off.
This is when they were giving mortgages to anybody. This was during the 90s homeowning boom where everyone was approved. Yeah, you got credit, buy a house. Here's a house. You have a house. It was like Oprah. Look under your chair. There's your key to your house. And your mortgage comes with it. Everybody had a house.
Damn. Yeah,
it was a different era until, Bill's term was over.
Brad, did you come up in like Northeast Texas or?
No, I've always lived in North Louisiana.
Always in Louisiana.
Yeah, I lived in a smaller town, which is about like 20 minutes from where I live now. And it was kind of like, a little more rural. You know what I mean? Like further away from like subdivisions and neighborhoods and stuff like that. And then, now I live, like I said, about, just about 20 minutes from there, Well, actually, we still lived in Benton for a while, but we moved to a different, we actually did move into a house eventually, but.
Yeah.
And that's where my mom still lives now, it wasn't probably until like, the late 90s until I started taking my trips over to Texas, the DFW area.
What kind of throws me off about you, just to mention it here now, because I've had a lot of apple juice, but I have a lot of kids that are Cajuns, and you have like a very clear. You don't have an accent, man. It really throws me off. Hearing about Louisiana, and I don't hear an accent.
I mean, that's the thing. Like I've always, I wouldn't say like, I'm almost kind of like a self-hating redneck, I guess, if you will. You know what I mean? Like it does come out. You know what I mean? Like when especially when I'm like hanging around my family and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But it's just one of those things. Like, I guess when I was younger, I always decided to just try to like, I don't know, like sound, I just didn't want to sound. I didn't want to sound like an idiot, I guess, when I talked. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's always been something that I've like, I guess been cognizant of or whatever. Just something I've always like thought about. But I don't know. I mean, I've come to over the years, like, I understand that, like, just because someone may sound like they're from the country doesn't mean they're stupid or anything like that. There's they're gonna be very smart, people. That
Oh yeah.
Well, it's just a regional thing.
You can be smart and be a redneck. Like I've learned that over the years growing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
yeah. But I still, it's just like I've gotten used to talking like this, I guess, and now I'm just like, But I do get that a lot. A lot of people will say, like, "Are you from here?" And I'll be like, "Yeah," But
why, yes, sir, I am, indubitably.
Yeah.
Indubitably.
I don't know. I just talk weird, I have a problem saying my own name too. Apparently, whenever I like have to give my name to somebody, like a clerk at a store or something like that, like they always mispronounce it. So I guess I say it weirdly or something. I don't know.
Brad or Campbell or both.
Like they'll say bread or. Bread. I've got bread a lot. BRED and
they write that on your cup at Starbucks.
Yeah,
bread.
Yes, I've had that written down. I've had that written down on a piece of paper. Yes. So yeah, I don't know. It's just weird.
Bread, your order is ready.
and I ordered some bread, which was weird.
You got a scone with some coffee. I got.
Yeah. My name is Bread.
Yeah, all my family that I have, you can pretty much guess exactly where they're from in the world. Like, I have family from Mississippi. They'll speak. I swear I don't know what language they're talking to me. I don't understand no Mississippi.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Get it?
That Gulf Coast dialect.
Yeah.
I like Uber Hulk's comment there. That's funny. I don't know if he's talking about me or who he's talking about, but
Leatherneck.
That's funny. And the weird thing is, I do like to do like voices and like funny voices and stuff. I can't really do a Cajun accent. Like I've tried to do it. Like
that's the one you can't do.
It's just,
you can't do a Cajun accent.
I'm not good at it.
What's the matter with you?
Yeah, those sound way better.
Who are you?
I just always.
What part of Louisiana are you from?
I just always go to that French laugh. That's the only thing.
Gaston, not Gaston. The chef from Little Mermaid.
Right? Or is
right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
In my heyday, like in my teens, like when I could 18 and all that, that's when Louisiana's drinking age was 18. So I spent a lot of time in Louisiana because all we do is less than 30 minutes. We drive over. And we could drink in any bar, and we couldn't drink in Texas for years.
Yeah.
A lot of days and nights over there. And
it's like the pawn shop means like best I can do is war. It's like 18-year-old to the government. I want a cigarette. I want a beer, and the government's like best I can do is war.
Yeah. You can go to war when you come back. You can't have it. But over there,
after your 4 years, you can have you a beer, soldier.
Yeah. You make it back.
Exactly.
God bless the military. Don't take this wrong, by the way. Thank you for your service.
My dad used to tell me, man, when he went.
God bless the military. God bless.
That he would when they would go off to like Panama or like Vietnam. He goes, some of them they would have such bad addictions that they weren't allowed to come back to the U.S. until the government would put them through like to withdraw from it and clear themselves up.
Kevin, seriously, that's no joke because I mean my uncle basically like became an alcoholic. I think that's my observation because of that. Because I think he fought in the Korean War. And he was like on the front lines. He was like a gunner. You know what I mean? Like so he was like in the
So
thick
he
of it.
killed
You know what I
people.
mean?
Yeah, a lot of them probably didn't know if they were going to be alive the next morning.
And
Right.
he was never like a alcoholic or anything before that. But when he came
Yeah.
back, like I
Yeah.
only knew him. I never saw the sober version of him. I only knew him as the sort of like
Right.
alcoholic
What
guy.
came
And,
what came back after the war? Right?
and you know,
What came
it's one of
home.
those things. It's one of those things that's kind of sad. Like when I was a kid, I didn't understand it because I just thought he was being funny. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
But like when you get older, like you realize like what happened and how it affected him, and it was just like it always saddened me. I mean, I still got along with him fine. I never had any problems with him or anything, but
Right.
because he still treated mom great and all that. But
Yeah.
it was that's totally true because I have firsthand account of that, man.
Yeah.
I wish he would have gotten that treatment. They didn't give him any of that for sure. He may have turned it down though. I don't know.
Yeah. PTSD is no joke, man.
Yeah.
Some people like how I see it, because like in our line of work, of course, we see people shredded up. We see some crazy stuff, but I don't have to physically take a life, And some of those people, like I think you already have to have a certain mentality to even go into it dealing with it. Some people just aren't strong enough mentally to handle that.
Right.
Because I've had friends that have come back and hung themselves.
Yeah.
They can't handle it. They just not built for what they have to see and do over there. And some of us walk around thumping to Dr. Dre after, and you can lock it up and put it down and you're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen it. Like my pops had to go through a lot of, like, it was years and years and years and years to even like get through it at all. So but like he if you get like a life mate that can actually be there for you, that's the best way I think to survive it. Get someone that got your back and help you through it and get some help.
Yeah, and my uncle, he did have a good wife, that helped.
Yeah,
so
he was very tolerant and understanding.
Yeah, they got along really well. So yeah,
that's good. Yeah, my dad. I mean, he still drinks. He's in his mid to late 70s now, and he's 100% disabled. Right. I mean, he has crippling arthritis. I mean, when you see the guy walk, you feel bad for him. But he's still hilarious.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess that's just a long-term coping mechanism. It's kind of, it numbs the pain or whatever else.
And I think, and that was probably, more accepted at the time as a, sort of like as a quick fix, I guess,
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, nowadays it's, more, or it's kind of like a disease, I guess. Back then it was different.
Yeah, it was different the way they handle everything. Faux show.
Getting some serious topics here on tonight.
I know, right?
I know.
I wanted to show y'all this. I mean, this guy got his head on, but check out this.
That's not our field of expertise, boy.
No.
Y'all like it?
There you go.
I don't buy this stuff, but this was in the clearance aisle, and the motorcycle I thought with like some black, like what do they call it, like a wash, instead of black paint, do a wash over and make it look not so plasticky. It's a cool looking motorcycle.
Oh yeah, is that Lobo? Yeah,
it's a Lobo one, and I like the pit bull too. There's like not a pit bull, a bulldog. His bulldog.
Yeah, I was gonna get one of those, Kevin, and someone stole the figure out of it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
But I thought it'd be a cool little, just for the vehicle.
That's not a bad line. Those Imaginext, because I got the Jurassic Park stuff, from the original film. So that's a nice looking toy right there,
And it's funny. You bring up Imaginext. They are planning on doing a He-Man Imaginext line.
Are they really? Oh, man.
They're going to do
really getting the little ones in there then, so they'll grow up and buy Motu as well.
They're probably going to be the only ones buying them.
Yeah, they're going to do the small figures like that, but they're also going to do the 6-inch ones, the larger ones that they're starting to do now.
Well, I'm excited for the big Motus. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so those big ones you're talking about, are they going to look like the classic line where they have more of a Marvel Legends muscular build to them? Is that what we're?
Yeah, from what I understand, that that Masters verse, I think is what they're calling it, is going to be. I think the first ones are going to be based on the cartoon that's coming out.
Yeah.
Now, I would imagine that eventually they would, if that line is popular, they would branch off and start doing, classic, just stuff based on the toys and stuff again, like they did originally. But I'm just speculating there. But yeah, I think originally they're going to be based on that animated series.
You should let those breed, Kevin.
This is the one I've been wanting to.
You've been wanting who? Cactus Jack?
The one
Oh.
my wife gave me.
Yeah.
Let's open this
You-
up. Hey, Dave, can you see the camera okay?
I can see it perfectly.
Oh, okay. Just making sure, bud.
Look at you trying to rub that shit in. You know what y'all don't know, people in the comments, we was joking around on each other in the group chats that, who is the bigger Mr. T fan, if Kevin or myself, because that's all we've been talking about the past week is Mr. T stuff. And so, of course, Kev, Brad's the winner, obviously. But long story short, even though I know that Kevin's got me when it comes to the merchandise and toys and stuff, but what he doesn't have on me is the story that I've told, and I told him, and he admitted to it, and I'll tell you after I tell the story. So when I was a kid, I had to be at least about 7 or 8 years old, and we went to Six Flags one year, and this was during the time when Mr. T was in the height of his popularity through the A-Team and his various movies that he did, and of course, wrestling. So I always wanted to be Mr. T. And when we went to Six Flags, there was a shop where they would have photo stills of different celebrities where you can stand in front of the camera and you can have your face put on their bodies and make it into a T-shirt. Well, they wanted to know which one I wanted to do, what I wanted. So I chose Mr. T because that was my idol at the time. And and they looked at me crazy like, who's this little white kid wanting to be Mr. T, but they did it. So I always,
there was a lot of little white kids in the 80s that wanted to be Mr. T. I was one.
And so I at that time I had a T-shirt with my face on it on a Mr. T body, with him with his arm propped up on the A-Team van and stuff. So I had the little mohawk, and everything. So then when Kevin read or heard the little voicemail thing, he goes, "Okay, you win." So apparently I came out on top of that one.
Wow, look at the soft goods on there. That's not a typical elite, man. That's really, really well done.
And it's like how Mattel does their stuff, like they take it from specific times. Like this was WrestleMania 1, I think. I don't know if the first two WrestleManias, 85 and 86, him and Hulk Hogan were like, they were a very awesome tag team. But the funny thing about this guy is when he was in the tag team fight with Hulk, he was in excellent condition. He had the 6-pack. He was muscular. They made him look like a tadpole. He looked like nothing. This big dude. Because Hulk Hogan's tall as hell. He's like 6'7".
Yeah.
Big mother.
They towered over him. They made him look like a.
Yeah, but he still could pick up any of them into a fireman's carry. He could pick them up.
What Randy Orton's grandfather, right? Or was it his dad?
His dad.
It was his dad. And then Piper. Piper,
Yeah.
right?
And then you had Paula Orndorff on the side and Superfly Jimmy Snuka on the side. So
We had Stunning. What's his name? John Stud.
Big John Studd.
Big John Studd was in the first few, also, like every single one. Yeah, I hope they come out with some more of them. I really dig this one. Hey,
It's a
Dave,
cool piece, bro.
hypothetically speaking, if you were ever a wrestler, who would you have come out as your manager?
As my manager?
Yeah,
If I was a wrestler?
Teddy Long. Teddy Long
Yeah.
would be Big Dave's manager.
Teddy Long.
We're gonna have an 11-on-17 tag team match, players.
Against the Undertaker.
Oh, Yali says he got the Barbasol can Nedry. Hey, how much run you, Luna? And
I think the 6-inch. I think the 6-inch Nedry is out too.
The Amber.
I want the Amber collection one. I want the Barbasol one.
I've contemplated getting that just so I could have a Newman.
What's up, Mr. Mark Anthony? Yeah. This is Millennium of Aftermath.
I think the 6-inch Owen Grady is out too.
Owen Grady?
Mm-hmm.
I already gave him a 6-inch Owen Grady.
He gave me like a 80-inch Owen Grady.
One of the Titan toys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of the leader of the shelf he's on.
Mm-hmm. I saw that and I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this to Kevin. Fits perfect in his Owen Grady collection.
He's actually the president. Paul Heyman, no question. You want Paul Heyman to be your manager?
My name is Paul Heyman.
What do they call it? What, Walrus on SmackDown?
Yeah, the Walrus.
Wobbly Walrus.
Wobbly Walrus.
No, but the Devil Vince.
Devil McMahon is hilarious. Yeah,
that one's it. Even sounds like
that's good shit.
I guess McMahon's okay with him taking little shots at him.
Oh, I guess he is. I mean, shit.
Man, this
Luna said it was $50 at a toy show.
That's cheap, actually, because I see them
cheap.
75 and up. It's ridiculous how fast that those things go up. This guy too, like this guy is a ridiculous price now.
What the heck is that noise?
It's some real gangster stuff. I didn't want to really talk about it, but y'all need to understand this gangster lifestyle. But check out this toy I got.
Yeah. EMT is real gangster, all right.
Did anyone pre-order Rocksteady Drop 2-pack that NECA re-released? Is that the same one as the first, or is it a different?
It's the same one.
There's actually one of those at my Target right now.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? I can't believe it.
Toga and Razor.
Yeah,
I got a buddy of mine that ordered 4 of them. He ordered 2 to his parents' house and 2 to his house. So I hit him up and I said, look, you don't have to if you don't want to, but you mind if I buy one off of you? And he said, yeah, if I'm able to get all 4 of them, you can. I'm like, all right, cool.
That's cool.
So, yeah, so I heard that I heard that all of that stuff will be shipped at the end of the year, like in December, apparently. All the pre-orders that everybody made. Yeah, because at first I thought it was going to be like in October, but apparently from what I read from the latest update, when they were posting the information about the accessory pack, and they said that all the pre-orders will all be shipped in December. And somebody had asked, like, are you talking about all the previous orders too? And they said, yep. So.
Yeah.
Mr. Dondi in the house.
Hey, Dondi.
So what do y'all think of the what's going on, Dondi? So what do y'all think of the Turtle accessories? Do you think it was worth it or not? It's like what, in my opinion, it's like one of those things. Like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Damned if you do, because you're paying. And to be honest, it was $64 and some change.
Yeah.
But damned if you don't, because once you see it in other people's hands, you know there's going to be YouTube reviews on it and so forth. Then you're going to get those people that didn't buy it, that passed on it because it's so expensive. They're going to want it now because you get, let's see, what are you getting in that thing? You're getting 4 baby turtles. You're getting 4 alternate head sculpts. You're getting a manhole cover, Donnie's hat, Donnie's skateboard, street sign, and you're getting a pizza box with a half a pizza, I think, in it. And then you are getting a bag of chips, turtle wax, a bag of pork rinds, and a TV screen with April O'Neil on the screen. And I think that is it.
Did you say the hand accessory, Dave?
Oh, yeah, the hand accessory with the spinning nunchuck.
Yeah.
So as compared to what you got for the 1/4 scale turtles, the big ones, all you got was the baby turtles, the pizza box, and the spinning nunchuck, along with the pork rinds, chips, and the turtle wax. That's it.
Yeah.
But with the 7-inch scale, you're getting like twice as much, or maybe 3 times as much.
Yeah.
So I guess it all depends on how you want to justify it, depending on who you are and what you think of it.
Yeah, I mean, I passed on it just because I'm not that big on accessories, I will say that I really do like those little baby turtles. Like I would love to have gotten those. That's really the only thing I wanted. But ultimately, I just, it was too much for me. But that's the thing, though. Like you said, that's the thing I love about NECA is that they're offering. It's like they're going overboard with it. You know what I mean? They're offering almost every accessory you can think of, for the collector that's collecting these.
You're also getting the panda, the stuffed panda too.
Right.
I forgot about this. Now thought about
it. There's just like not many, other toy companies out there that like I feel like cater directly to their audience like this, and I know
they done that for Aliens and Predator too, didn't they?
And I know a lot of people bitch and moan at NECA all the time, but like I'm always defending them because they're always putting the collector in mind. You know what I mean? Like they're always re-releasing figures, they're always restocking stuff. You know what I mean? I know like they don't. There's always figures that people are looking for that they don't get the restocks on, but they do restock stuff all the time, and they're always
the AVCA community is going to be all over those packs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
the hardcore Dio guys that invest in the umbrellas and the lighting, and they have optimal tables, and it's atmospheric, and they get those amazing shots. Those are the guys that those packs are made for.
Yeah. I mainly got it where I wanted to get it, mainly for the baby turtles. That was the main thing I really wanted, because I think it would go nicely with the 7-inch scale, and so. Now
I'll tell you who's a big advocate for NECA on YouTube is Tech Chucker, the guy that runs This Week in Dioramas.
Yeah,
he's always the creator of the Toys R Us Dio that I own.
Yeah,
he's always campaigning for NECA, like saying for the price point, the quality, and yes, there's QC issues.
Right.
I mean, NECA gives you more for your money than Hasbro ever will.
Yeah, and that's even after doing a review of a NECA figure and it breaking in the middle of a review, and he's still
and that happened more than once to him.
Yeah, so I mean that he's definitely a fan. Yeah, Tech Chucker's awesome. I think
Tech Chucker's awesome. He's a nice guy too.
Yeah, he is. He's genuine good dude.
I've only seen like maybe 1 or 2 of his videos.
Brock, him and Brock have a lot of similarities there.
He's he can definitely be a cheerleader for the small YouTuber also.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's a good dude. Yeah, we like Tech Chucker.
I had to go through my YouTube list and weed out a lot of people that that didn't need to be on my list anymore.
People that are stagnant, they're not making content.
Well, that too, and the people that don't support don't support my channel and stuff, because like, why am I going to subscribe and watch your videos and then if you're not going to be willing to do the same? Not trying to be mean or nothing, but it's just kind of
Mean Dave is who you are. You got to be yourself. I know
right.
you're just an artificial intelligence version of Dave, but he would want you to be me.
We'll do some 90s.
You were coded to be me.
Hey, hey guys, I hate to rain on the parade, but my phone's about to die, so I just if I blank out for no reason, just
here, bud.
He's gonna pass you the charger, man. Go ahead and take it. There you go.
It's
don't be like Harry
like,
and leave unexpectedly. And
I'll just be like, I tell him 4 hours later, my phone died.
Some of us are polite, Harry.
I know.
Yeah.
I love y'all polite types. Y'all are great. The world needs more of y'all.
Or I guess I'm ill prepared though, since I didn't have my phone charged.
If I get another person a shout out for NECA would be what's his name, Jimmy Lee, the one that's
oh yeah,
that young guy has. I think all he buys is NECA. I don't think he buys anything else.
Who you talking about, Jimmy Zayo or somebody else?
No,
Jimmy
Lee.
White young he hangs out with Dave Smith.
I gotta check. Oh, Jimmy Lee. Yeah. He used to be called something else, right? For a while.
Yeah, he did have another name.
So now he's going by his
reviews.
That is a mega campaigner for NECA right there. That cat's got all the NECA.
Aliens and Predators.
He's got a bunch of Voltrons too. He's got like every Voltron that's ever come out.
And another cool thing NECA does is they spotlight their collectors on their Instagram and on social media and stuff. Like they'll actually put, like once a week, I think they spotlight certain collectors that are.
That's cool that they do that.
That send in their photo. I guess you can send in photos of your collection and they'll post it.
Yeah, the other one I didn't ever seen them do stuff on Instagram because I'm not on Instagram much. I don't post anything. It's just too much social media for me to handle. I finally added
half on a sack.
There's a lot of distortion on Instagram. There's a lot of, there's a lot of stuff you gotta wade through.
On it, right?
Yeah.
Those guys from Oakland, the guys that Kevin was just listening to, the Loons.
Yeah,
the Oakland natives. Yeah,
they're Oakland guys.
They're Oakland guys, baby.
I try to brag about Falfurious rappers, but they end up in prison their whole lives, and you don't ever really hear from them.
You gotta know your stuff, man.
From my hometown,
Travis Scott meal, only $6 after tax.
Travis Scott meal, guys. You get bacon, lettuce.
You get that large Sprite.
You get the large Sprite, but that's just
you get the sweet barbecue sauce with the fries included too, don't that?
Say it starts off with a Sprite. You can change it, but it starts off with a Sprite. That's racist.
You're supposed to get the Sprite if you're trying to be like you. If you want to honor Travis.
Travis Scott likes it. You know what? The one that's good is the one that what's his name? King LeBron. He had that Sprite like it was his special Sprite.
Oh yeah.
In it or something.
Yeah, the holiday Sprite. It was like Christmas time. I like that one.
Yeah, it was good.
Fruity Pebble Sprite is what I call it.
I like 7-Up.
He's a 7-Up purist.
I like Sierra Mist.
That's the
Sierra Mist.
Y'all remember that other weird one?
Top that.
That weird drink, Squirt?
Oh, yeah.
Squirt was
that
pretty
shit
good.
was nasty.
I saw it at Walmart today.
I hated that stuff.
You better love it.
I miss Delaware Punch. Anyone old enough to remember Delaware Punch?
I'm pretty sure they still make that. I think you can still find that in some Walmart.
It was a great
one store down here. They don't sell it.
Delaware Punch had no carbonation. It was just pure, great drink.
Harry, my grandma drank that, and I hated it. I never liked it.
I love that shit, dude. There was nothing better on a hot Louisiana summer day than to kick back and drink you a Delaware Punch in the sunlight.
Hey.
Get it out your cooler and wash down some Bud
Delaware
broiler.
My Delaware punch, I guarantee.
and some Gator and some Everclear to that.
Ooh, Delaware punch. Well, real Cajuns drink Big Shot. You remember Big Shot, Brad?
No, sir.
Yeah.
I guess
Nope.
he's not a
But that's from
real
Hollywood.
Cajun then.
He's
No,
actually a
no,
Hollywood guy.
there's that's the thing that people that aren't from Louisiana don't realize is there is a big distinction between people from South Louisiana and people from North Louisiana.
Oh, there you
We're
go.
not, we're not. It's not the same. It's like we're
It's
actually
two
more-
tribes. It's two
We're
tribes.
actually
isn't it?
more, in line with like sort of like people from East
Arkansas
Texas, you know what I
people.
mean?
Yeah.
Y'all like
Sort of-
Arkansasians.
So
Yeah,
South Louisiana's more redneck.
What's
The
that?
dirty South. New
Louisiana's
Orleans is the dirty South, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the cutoff is, but there's definitely a transition in there.
Homer.
Between
Homer is where the cutoff.
Homer, yeah, Homer.
That's where the line is drawn in the sand in Homer.
Homer Simpson.
delicious.
Can't forget about
Word.
Master P and the No Limit Soldiers.
He came to my school. He came to my school when I was in
Make him
sixth grade.
say,
Gave everybody demos.
Mr.
Ice Cream Man. He gave everybody Mr. Ice Cream Man demo CDs and posters.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. Hell yeah. I wish he would have came to my high school.
would've
That
been
was
cool.
around. No, this was in elementary, going into middle.
Oh,
I had to-
shit.
I think one
This
time
is before he
the
blew
Yo-Yo guy
up.
came to my high school.
99 Ways to Die. That was actually an underrated album that he did back then. What y'all know about that 99 Ways?
Yeah, I'm down with
Remember
him. Shocker, Mystical.
Q93 radio station
Yeah.
out of New Orleans.
Nope.
Man, that No Limit Records, man, they had everybody on that motherfucker. They had Magic, rest in peace. They had Big Ed. They had Cain and Abel.
Medium size
Like
Ed.
John too. You remember him?
Oh yeah, all of them.
They had medium size Ed, bite size Ed, fun size Ed. They had all
Silk
the
the
Ed.
Shocker.
Remember they had that one big girl too? They had like one female rapper. She was like
It
400.
would be an X.
Mrs. Ed.
Yeah,
Yes,
those-
I remember her.
She was-
I'm sorry. I'm being
But yeah, man, they were
Crisscross
stacked.
make you wanna.
Yeah, Fiend. Hey, they had a guy named Fiend. You know.
They had a guy. Their Fiend was signed to No Limit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fiend. They had Fiend before Fiend was Fiend.
That's right. Yeah.
The Fiend was like,
In basketball, Master P.
buy
Love,
my record.
did he played professionally for a little while with Charlotte?
So that wasn't a little while. That was just like a fucking training camp, and that was it.
A training game.
It was it. It wasn't shit. He didn't make the cut.
No, but he made a free throw. I saw it. Just
Well, that may be true, but that was
He
it.
made one, and then Shaquille
He's
did.
like, I saw it.
Then then he had his
I done
own
saw
cell
it.
phone company. Yeah, he had his
He had
own
his
cell
own
phone company.
Oh,
Yeah.
He did.
He did.
Man, and then he got a No Limit Sports, had his own sports agency. And you had Ricky Williams was like his first major client, and then you had I want to say Antoine Walker. I think that was the basketball player, Antoine Walker.
He was a big name, actually.
Yeah, and then you know who I'm talking about, Kevin, don't you?
I know who Antoine Walker is. Yeah, he was actually a pro player for a while.
Holy shit, you actually know who he is?
Yeah, I was a big on basketball from the 80s with my grandma on up.
Mhm.
I think towards the
Kev-
end, like 90s,
Kev
were
knew all the stats. He was the
That
stats
was-
man. He knew
Oh,
I think
everybody.
that was it.
I knew that my boy, I was a big fan with like Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, their times, Kareem, like all those. I watched all the era of all three of Birds when they won the title 3 times, and I was just big Clyde Drexler, Stockton,
Clyde the Glide.
Clyde the Glide. You had
The mailman, Pope.
Chris Nolan and Tim Hardaway, their little duo they had going with the Super. No, what were they?
The Golden State Warriors, Tim Hardaway.
Yeah.
See, I got you on that one, boy.
It would have been the Alzheimer's, the Sometimers.
Sometimes.
Hooty-hoo,
Anyways.
buckle up.
But yeah, he
Yeah,
had his own
speaking-
sports agency, and then he had his own cell phone company. Shit, what else? They even came out with No Limit dolls, man, with Master P dolls, and he was at WCW.
Yeah, he was for a little bit, right?
Yeah, he has originally signed a 1-year contract with them, but then they burned that bridge a long time before that even came out. That's how you got the No Limit Soldiers, the No Limit wrestlers, with Rey Mysterio and Conan and Billy Kidman, I think, and somebody else, a couple other people.
All the same ones that would come out with like ICP and shit.
Yeah. Hooty hoo!
Buckle up, no loot.
That's right.
You know what? They were actually, that was the cool stuff though. When he hit, like that was cool for a hot minute only.
Then you had Cash Money Records come out behind them,
Or what
That's
about
what kinda-
Insane Clown Posse
I was a
when they
huge
got involved?
when the Juvenile and all his guys, Lil Wayne, like when they were big,
Young Turk and
was
BG.
like basically the king of that. But when it was Juvenile and Man and all them,
Yeah, the Hot Boys.
The Bee Gees. When the Bee Gees got involved. In
yeah,
ECW.
Hey, man, you guys
Well,
are
his-
speaking Greek. Sports and rap, like I'm out. I have no idea.
You're
what
like-
talking about.
You're like, was there an animated component to all
Yeah, right.
absolutely.
that?
Was there a sports animated series? There actually was one.
Yeah, that one about was it like Wayne Gretzky and what was it? It was like a football player, Wayne Gretzky, and
Yeah.
somebody, a basketball player.
I didn't watch it because they had sports on it, so
Now, if it didn't have if he wasn't part of He-Man, or if he wasn't part of the real Ghostbusters, then no.
Or if it
Brad's not
wasn't
gonna-
Hanna-Barbera related,
If
It
you
wasn't
Brad
Hanna
was-
Barbera or Filmation.
if you didn't have
No.
a magic sword or a sidekick,
Space
I
Ghost
wasn't
Coast to
interested in it.
Coast,
You needed a monkey sidekick in a spacesuit or in a Superman outfit.
Johnny Quest.
All those was good, man.
If it-
If he
Or
wasn't
he had
part of the
tried-
Ninja Turtles, I don't know.
All out of his horn.
If Matt Gorging didn't.
Yeah,
like
I just
that.
pulled out a random movie called Hot Boys. It's a Master
Hot
P
Boys.
film. It's got Gary Busey, Silk the Shocker, Jeff
You know
Speakman,
Gary Busey was
Snoop
in
Dogg,
on
Master
that.
P, and C. Thomas Howell.
They probably paid him with like a free year at Sam's Club membership, Gary Busey.
Gary Busey. See, Tom,
Now this was pre-motorcycle accident, Gary Busey.
and that's C. Thomas Howell, quote unquote, the Soul Man. Isn't that correct, Dave? Wasn't
C.
that
Thomas
the guy
Howell?
that was in the? Wasn't he in that Soul Man movie?
No. Yes.
Wasn't he?
There's something wrong with our Dave AI.
Give this
You
guy
see-
He's
one.
getting overheated.
No, he
Something
was
going on with the
not.
cooling on that thing.
He was not in that movie. I
He's
don't
getting
know what you're
overheated,
talking
man.
about.
It's trying to call it, man. If the AI is unraveling in front of
Snoop
Oh.
Dogg, Master P,
us.
the Hot Boys.
Mr. Ice Cream Man.
504 boys.
I got the hook 'em up. I got the hook 'em up.
Slow motion with me. Slow motion with me.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Juvenile was like a genius, man. He could take any word and add and he could make anything rhyme. I'm gonna be on the couch here eating chips, yeah. He was a genius.
Just add in to the end of it.
Entire family murdered, and that's what he filled out, like his wife and kids. And he had like some
Oh
real
man,
shit go down on him.
yeah, that Master P dog goes for crazy money these days.
Is it?
People ask, yeah, look it up.
I think isn't there a Master P He-Man figure also?
There's gotta be.
think someone did.
Hey, if they can make an Easy E He-Man figure, they can make a Master P.
That's the one I'm thinking of. Dave.
Easy He.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. What
Miss
y'all know about
Jasmine.
Miss Jackson?
You talking about Outcasts and Aliens? Stankonia.
3 million. All right, let's look up this Master P doll then.
Yeah, because Nightwalker says he's never seen one, so we're about to show it to him. That's what he said.
We're at the school.
Okay, Dub.
Who made it?
Probably him.
Probably his
Sounds
toy
like
company.
Kevin, I was
Yeah.
about to say the same
he made his
thing.
own
Yeah.
doll.
He had his own sweatshops in the Philippines.
These rappers, they're entrepreneurs, man.
All right.
It's a nice Google doodle there. I like that.
Right? You
Yeah.
always do stuff like that you don't even know exists, like certain, not really holidays. but-
Inspirational.
See, come on, know. All right, what are we looking for?
Master P doll.
Oh yeah,
All right, we got I'm About It film, Master P the Last
Kevin
Dawn
starts
short
to type
film.
and it just automatically fills in Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, that'd be great with the
There it is.
wiretap.
Dang, it looks like them for the time.
Yeah,
Because back then they didn't do anything that looked like anything.
you know they had a Vanilla Ice doll, MC
Z12
Hammer
inch
doll,
like a Joe.
You know what I have? I still have the very original MC Hammer doll, but I'm missing like his shoes.
shoes. Didn't you pick that up at a flea market or something?
Yeah.
Garage sale. I think I
Yeah,
remember seeing that video.
I liked him. I like Vanilla better, but I liked him too.
I like chocolate.
Look, he looks cool with the sunglasses.
Hey, there you go. There you go, Harry. Get some Master P glasses for your smart haul.
Man, I'm good.
He would actually say, make him say,
Even though I met him when I was a kid.
Did you really?
Yeah, he came to
He
our
just
school.
said it. He was like, when he was 5 years old, he got him an
No, I wasn't
autograph.
5, dog. I was.
See?
How old would I have been in 6th grade? Let's see. 10ish?
He was 5 years old
Yeah.
and got him a poster and a CD
10ish
sample.
going on 11?
His first bag.
He met Master P, and he could have gotten his face put on his body on a T-shirt, right?
Yeah.
No,
Wait a minute.
I didn't go that far.
I got my story mixed up. Sorry.
Yeah, you got to get it right, man.
He gave me a demo of Mr. Ice Cream Man, and he gave me a poster.
What the heck? That's
See,
not
there you
bad.
go.
No T-shirt.
And we got to get out of class for like 2 hours. So
That's the main thing.
we was
That's
in the
it, yeah.
auditorium, the gym.
That's not a Master P doll.
No, it's a doll that pees.
What the heck are you looking at?
I was. Hold on.
Yeah, you might want to change the Master. What the heck? What you put in there? Come on, Kev.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
That's in his eBay history.
Kevin, it's not
Oh.
spelled. It's not spelled P-E. It's
Previously searched on his
Yeah, I
want
told
list.
you go for like 200.
$250 for that one.
Yeah.
What's the go to the sold listings? You know how to do that?
Yeah, you know how to do that, Kevin?
I'm just
Where
curious.
is
Go to sold listings.
go to sold listings. Beep boop boop. Beep bop boop. I'm sure it's probably the same because there's not. I mean, are there a lot of these?
Shit. There's probably nobody watching right now.
We
We've
ran them off
lost
talking about
everybody
No
after
Limit
all this.
Records, and
It's like, well, it's time to find something else to watch.
Yeah.
yeah, they're talking about Master P Sports, and
They done lost
dolls
their
and
mind.
They're talking about the Korean War. Come on, get out of here.
Yeah.
This is depressing.
I was here for vintage toys, not Master
Yeah.
P toys. Yeah.
Bitch.
And what were they talking about at the beginning of the stream? Hell, I don't know.
Wasn't good though.
It never is. Hey, we're consistent if nothing else, guys.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
if nothing else.
Basically, what we try to do is keep it real, if nothing else.
We consistently start on topic and then stray way off at the end. They're called tangents. You know what I mean? We just go off on a tangent. You know,
Wait a minute, that's not a Louisiana word. Where are you from? What are those big words?
All right, I'm gonna level with you guys. I'm part of the.
That is not in the Webster dictionary.
That's Ivy League. What is that?
That's Arkansas talk.
I'm part of the.
Oh, you're stepping down even further going that way.
I'm part of the government relocation program.
Yeah, I can't tell. You said sound New Jersey. Sounds like a gangster. Oh no, your voice is all wrong. You know. It reminds me of Joe Dirt when he runs into what's his name? Chris. Fuck if I know what I'm talking about anymore. Christopher Walken.
Yeah, right.
That part on Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
And he's like from New York. He's like, you sound like you're from New York. No, man.
Oh man, Christopher Walken. Where's his NECA figure at?
Yeah, where is his NECA figure? I want the Gangs of New York figure.
Yeah, or the Country Bears figure.
Is it?
You remember when he was on the Country Bears movie?
Oh yeah,
that's what I love about Christopher Walken. He'll be in any movie. You just have to
Kings of New York. That's what it is. Not Gangs of New York. I don't mean the Daniel Day-Lewis film. I'm talking about the Kings of New York. That's what it is.
We can write a Toy Savages script.
Daniel Day-Lewis movie. Where's the Daniel Day-Lewis NECA figure?
Yeah, where is that?
There Will Be Blood action figure.
Hey, that was a good movie though. Where's my Dragonheart figure from NECA? How come they didn't make Draco?
They should.
What's up with that? Should have. Yeah.
To the stars, boy. To the stars.
Where's my Belly figure? My DMX figure? Where's that at? Where's my Nas figure?
I don't know what that was. You know, it'd be cool if we got a Captain Spaulding. Not the ones we already have, but a more articulated one.
Well, that ain't going to happen anytime soon.
No one cares about the creative genius of whoever.
Where's my
guy
Boys in the Hood figures at? I need my Cuba Gooding figure.
Some Doughboy. Some Lawrence Fishburne.
Yep, I need a Furious figure. Furious Styles. Where's that at?
How come there was never any Pitch Black action figures?
Oh, there was, but that was when Riddick came out by Soda Toys. Go look up Soda Toys. They're the ones that made the Riddick film, the second one.
Yeah, that would be a good license for NECA to go after.
Right? That's what I've been trying to tell everybody.
Yeah, man, you tell them.
They don't
You
listen.
tell everybody.
What was it called
Yeah,
again? Soda Toys?
Soda Toys.
Soda Toys Chronicles of Riddick.
That's
Chronic.
YouTube, not Google.
Google too.
Go to YouTube and type in Chronicles of Riddick Soda Toys.
All right.
Not Soda Toys, Sota Toys.
Sota.
S-O-T.
Not like
I need a
soda, the
Sota,
beverage.
not soda. No.
Sota.
It's
Soda.
S-O-T-O. S-O-T-O.
Soto Toys.
Soda Toys.
Soto Toys?
So yeah, S-O-T-O Toys.
Oh. Hey, look at these toys.
Oh. Hey, look at them soda toys. There you
Y'all
go.
never seen them?
Hey, look at the bottom. There you go. Look at that. The hounds.
On the toy box.
Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Turmoil on the Toy Box. I'm your host, Aaron Hauser, and today we'll be reviewing the Soda Toys
Hey, they look
lineup
pretty good.
figures for the film The Chronicles
Yeah,
of
they're
Riddick.
like 7 inches, I think.
And from the left to the right, we've got
It's not even playing. because
Brad's
Uh-oh.
phone died.
the government already knows we're trying to look. Some bullshit. Hey, what's up, Harry? You back, buddy?
Got the Lensing Necro.
What?
We've got Kira. Of course, Richard
Necro?
Marshall.
You said a bad word.
And Vaco.
You're like, what?
This is a fairly rare series. I was able
He's
to
trying to
get
get
a lot
you
of
canceled, TTH.
together on
I'm gonna tell you right now, there better not be a white guy talking, or I'm gonna have some issues.
Riddick himself goes for around 120 to 200. I've
For
seen.
real.
I believe that's.
But
the
you
rare-
got to remember that this video was made in 2012, so imagine what it goes for now.
Oh yeah, $30 depending on where you look.
So it's as much as a hot toy now.
I am a huge fan of Soda Toys, especially their now playing lineup. And when I found out that they had
They're
an
no
entire,
longer in business, by the way.
series
This video, they were canceled.
They're no longer in business, by the way.
So,
They are no longer in business.
Now our Dave AI is running properly,
I can
buddy.
tell you that the joint articulation on these is fairly loose. The fact that all 5 of these guys are standing right now and have not fallen over is just pure voodoo. So,
Voodoo.
that said, we'll start off with the.
I'm gonna start just
Lensing
putting like
Necro.
weird words in when I do reviews.
This was kind of just a random character.
That's that
So-
thing that could see through walls and shit.
Character with the apparatus it had
What
on.
characters?
Was able to
Oh,
see
yeah,
through
that was a
walls
cool
and
character.
That thing that they were using him to look in the
Necromonger.
houses and stuff.
forms
See
in
who
here.
was hiding.
It's a pretty cool figure, though. It's got a very tight ball joint on the head, ball joint on the shoulders,
Balls everywhere.
flexibility at the wrist, which feels like this is about to
Balls
break
to the
off.
balls.
Flimsy on this guy.
He looks cool though, except
Rotation
for like
at the wrists. He's also got. Well, it looks like he's got rotation at the waist, but I don't think so. Has a lot of flexibility in the legs, in and out, forward, backward. Flexibility at the knee, and then left and right, and up and down for the motion.
AB
for
start.
the ankles. The best kind of pose to have this guy is kind of.
Well, guys, I got to hop off before my phone dies.
Yeah.
So,
Let's
I'll,
let's call it a video, Kev.
Center of
You don't want to see the other
gravity
14
better,
videos on this toy?
when he's on display.
Nah.
All right.
He'll topple over.
I only did it for you guys.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, this figure's not too bad. I've seen this guy go for
My phone
around
finally
20
died.
bucks.
Hey, you know what? I just
on
noticed
Amazon.com.
Brad's gone.
Can't-
Yeah,
Yeah, he
died
just
too.
said my phone finally died.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought that was
mine's
someone.
dying too.
Yeah, we're all dying over here.
It was a good stream, Kev. 2 hours of solid
We meant to do
conversation
one
and laughs.
Yeah. Very good, guys. It was
I
fun.
think the Dave artificial intelligence more than exceeded and filled in the role. The real
Easy.
Dave would be very pleased
Oh,
with
yeah.
how it performed in his memory.
Nice,
Yeah.
Dave. Signing out.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us in the chat. And until next time, hopefully next Sunday, maybe. Stay savage.
Yeah, let's do it.
Pew, pew, pew.
Forward, Control Alt Delete. All right, and then we are out. It was about 3 hours. Oh.